good. Hi guys, welcome to another one of our short videos here at PMA. As usual, I've got John Collins with me. How are you, mate?
Good, eh? How are you?
I'm great. It's nice to be inside. It's a cold one out there today.
Short sleeves, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, tough guy. Okay. In terms of updates from the NDIS, what's going on in particular? What are they targeting? Is there anything happening around any fraudulent activity?
Yes, as you know, there's a bunch of, the NDIS now have got a team, a separate team underneath their fraud department that is investigating potential fraud, overbilling and all sorts of things. And at the moment the focus is on short-term accommodation respite and medium-term accommodation MTA.
Okay.
They're really focusing in on that area.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a few micro audits already looking at certain payments to see if they were correct, we've wrongly coded them, etc. What we have seen is some providers have actually been fined for incorrectly putting in more MTA or going over the limits. And just a reminder, the STA limit is 28 days.
28, right.
And the medium-term accommodation is 90 days. Now, you can seek additional days on top of that, but that's your LAC or NDS representative has to approve that.
Okay.
And that's the only body that can approve that for you. So no one else, like sport coordinators, allied health, surely they can put in a recommendation, absolutely that's required, but they can't approve it. They're really cracking down on it. It's been quite loose up until recently, but I think it's a good thing.
Well, they're looking for cost savings, aren't they?
That's
the
right.
area of focus. Yeah, okay.
That's right. And of course, STA can't be used, especially for crisis situations.
Oh, yeah.
Same with MTA.
Yeah.
That's a different area that looks after that in the government. So that's just in general terms what we need to be aware of.
All right. So that's MTA, STA. What else? July 1, any price changes? What's happening on that side of the things?
Some of it is good, some of it's not so good.
Okay.
If you're a plan manager or sport coordinator, I don't think it's a great news, but there's, in terms of therapy, and I'll go through the main areas, therapy, there's been no changes to the key rates.
Yep.
In terms of the 193 rate and for the general therapies, and then your a psychologist, the 2114 rate hasn't changed. They have not increased that at all. Level 1 sport coordination, they've indexed that and that's gone up slightly in line with their cost model, and so has the psychosocial side of sport coordination. But level 2 and level 3, they have not changed.
Yeah.
They've kept that
And
the
those
same.
are the big two.
They're the big two that everybody uses.
Okay.
And I'm not sure why they haven't done that.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Plan management hasn't changed either. And I think plan management and sport coordination have been the brunt of it and warned no increases for 3 years, at least 3 years that I can remember. Who knows what might happen next year. The supports for your support workers, your category 1 and category 4, you know, your in-home and in-community, are increasing by about 4.3% from the 1st of July. The temporary transition payment, the TTP payment that some providers use, you obviously have to be registered to use that, will reduce to 1.5%, and then next July it'll disappear. So all those line items will disappear, and it'll be one price for those items and not two as it is at the moment. Okay. The other really good news is the temporary measures that they brought in for COVID, in terms of obtaining a laptop or an iPad, you know, those limited things and some exercise equipment, etc., have not changed. And from what I can see, it looks like they're going to extend that another 12 months.
That's great.
Which is fantastic. So we can still
Did that surprise you? Were you expecting that to go?
It did. Even the use of therapy from category 1, I thought that maybe they cracked down on that. Now they may have another look when the new system comes online around December or January. But at this stage, at least we'll get another 6 months and potentially 12 months if they just leave it with the pricing cycle. Okay. So few changes.
Great update. Thank you. There you have it, team. That's the rundown on changes as of July 1 and some tightening of the rules in regard to MTA and STA. So thanks very much, John. Appreciate your time.
Anytime.
Until next time, team. See you later.
Bye.